Welcome back to Life and Style. It's Thursday. That means it's all about inspiration, motivation. We've had books and blogs. We've had Innovative Tendai Restaurant of the Week. Right about now, it's all about making that money. Remember the hashtag is KTN Life and Style. Now, today on Make Money, we focus on some of the things that you throw away, not realizing that you can use those things to actually turn your life and make money out of that. I'm talking about basic paper. And to help us go through that, I've got James and James. Well, I've got James Mbugua and James Karaoke and Pastor Francis. Karibuni sana.
Thanks.
So I'm going to start with you, Pastor.
Yes.
A bit of background before we get to, paper and how I can turn my life around by not throwing it away, but reusing it.
Yeah. I can begin with from where I started,
Yes.
so that I can come to this idea. I was born in a very poor family, and a place where people are not really encouraged to think, because when you think, you're beaten off. But when I grew up, I didn't know what to do. I had nothing to do. I know business after finishing my college. So one day, I was called in a job somewhere in Kawangware to go and take care of street kid as a manager in an institution. And it's from there, because we were being given handouts, money, food from the surrounding. So we came to a time whereby we thought, do we continue getting money and getting handouts? Why can't we think of something that we can do that can bring money to us?
Absolutely.
And that's the time we sat down, and as we were talking to our friends, we thought there's something we can do. And we thought of starting doing a bag. And then using the brown paper that people throw away and burn up. So we could take that paper and do a bag. And we presented it to one of our friends who are giving us food. Basically, we are doing a paper, brown, and using banana handles. Most of our bags, you see, they have banana handles, like the one with the newspaper.
This one, the newspaper.
Yeah. The street children that we were staying with would do banana and the bags, and then we would present it to our clients, and they started buying. And then we'd put a tag in our bag. So anybody who would see the bag would know who really did these bags. And so from there, we started selling the bags. And realized, so this is a business that is making money. And people would come, especially from the tour company, from the Indians community, from the way of the group. They say, now we need these handmade bags instead of using polyethylene. And so we were not aware we are doing business.
Oh, okay.
We thought we were just making something that can bring in money, not a big business. And so later we realized, so our idea is growing up. Clients started coming one by one, and later we find ourselves in a situation whereby we have big clients, many clients, and we are doing business.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You call them the challenge bags. We're going to get back. We're going to get to that.
Yes.
And I also understand you've got people. You take people from the community,
Yes.
treat them the trade, and that's how James and James come in. Probably I'll start with you, James and Njuguna.
Okay.
How did you know about the challenge bag, and how did you get in? And how is it for you so far?
And I've been doing this for the last 10 years. 10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
Wow.
I've been doing that because I was doing small vibaluas at home. That's when I met Francis. He's a family friend. And nikasikia anafanyanga hii kazi. And I like art. Napenda art sana. Alafu hiyo jina la kampuni. Nikaona hii ina challenge environment. That's how I enjoyed. Yeah.
Alafu imekuwaje so far, lakini tutarudi tu kwako saizi. Okay. Wacha ni find out venye James Karaoke. Okay. Ulijoin lini challenge bags?
7 years ago.
7 years?
Yeah.
Imekuwaje kwako? Ulijuaje about hizi?
I was introduced by a friend. Niende nione mzee. Kama naweza pata kibarua.
Okay.
Kwangu ilikuwa niende nifanye, niache. Nikapenda kazi sana.
Now, I want to take us to the money side of making these bags. So, tuanze na, niko na hii karatasi kwa nyumba, nimeiokota, nimemaliza, I want to throw it away. Nimetupa. Then you go, where do you get them from?
Okay. What we do, we go to those companies that throw away waste. And so we pick what is right, the good one that we need to use. of course, they give us at a fee, not free.
Ah.
So we buy from them. Because again, if we can wait until in the home you finish using your paper and throw it away, then it won't be enough. So we got those people who use a lot of paper, like carton manufacturers, those big companies, Kamongo Industries, they collect waste, and other companies. Because our main focus is using the waste material to produce something. Any material, not only paper. If we can find any material that is usable, we can use it.
Yeah.
Bottles, tins, whatever. So for this challenge bag, we go and collect those papers that are waste, and we buy, and then when we come, we convert those papers to our products. So what happens, we get a sheet of paper. We have, in our workshop, we have tables, yeah, like sheet of paper like this. We have tables and all that kind of thing. And so it comes when it's flat. It doesn't come when it's even with the lines. It's just a paper.
Okay.
But we have, you know, all along we have learned on how to start doing the dummies so that we can make the bag from dummies.
Okay.
In this case, James and both James have been really helpful in this. Because they're the people who, their IQ, I think, is a bit high. They know how to do this. There's a lot of mathematics that are done here. Don't just come and do it. Nobody can be able to fold it.
Okay, maybe I'll just hear from them now.
Yes.
Hiyo mathematics mnatumia kutengeneza hii. How did you acquire that particular skill?
He taught us.
Yes.
Okay. Alafu na woka learn.
Yeah. With a lot of confidence. Because hii paper huwa tunanunua ikiwa fold.
As rolls, as even
roll.
imekuwa folded there.
Sasa tunapimiwa in kgs. Sasa ukibai paper lazima tuseme client anasema anataka hii size. Si lazima aseme anataka hii. Anaweza come na measurements zake kulingana na products zenye anataka kuweka huko ndani.
Okay.
Sasa anakuambia enda unitengeneze paper inaweza tosha hii kitu. Sasa ni lazima ufikirie mathematics zako. Hiyo measurement upime hiyo kitu inafaa kuingia hapo. Sasa unachukua rula and go on.
Unapima, unakata, unakunja. Uko the same department karaoke?
Ndio.
Ya kupima na kufold na nini?
Yeah.
That's just one department.
Yeah, okay. As we are not divided in departments,
Oh, okay.
because this work is done holistically.
Okay.
It's done by all.
Okay.
Because even printing is still part of
Yes,
the whole
it
thing.
is.
Not everybody can do that
Yeah.
in the workshop. So what happens, if one is doing this, the other one will do that. So we don't have different sections. We put it on the table. One comes the mathematics, addition and subtraction and minus, and then you draw a big measurement depending on the size of the bag. Then we put it on the top of the paper. We draw as per the size of what the drawing we have done. And then we take our scissors, because the only machine we have is scissors. So
Kilo moja mnauziwa pesa ngapi ya hiyo roll? Mkinunua the raw
your waste
products.
papers.
Yeah, the waste paper.
Inalingana na company.
Okay.
Of course, we have those people who are really so much focused on money. So ukienda huko, you try to explain your case, they don't understand who are you and what you are doing.
Okay.
So wanakwambia hapana, sisi tunauza. But basically what happens, the most expensive we get is 80 shillings per kilo.
You've done something very, very important. And I'd like to know why did you feel the need to involve watu kutoka kwa community? Wakuje wafunze hii job.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I grew up in a community.
Okay.
And our community was very unfortunate because we could not come up with things that can help others. Number two, I served in the church.
Okay.
And I had a desire to see people's life changing. At times, in the pulpit, it's good to change lives through the word. But it's also good if you can change people through other things that people can understand properly. Number two, I was focused on trying to come up with the people right from the so low background to a level whereby we can be able to work together. Because you find in our community there is no mercy for people without names.
It's true.
Those people who doesn't are not know, nobody cares about them. And even if someone comes and want to do something for them, you'll only do something for them so that you can gain something out of that. And so this is what I didn't like, because I also went through process of such kind of a thing, whereby somebody comes, pays school fees, but whoever is given school fees to pay for you takes some money out of that. So I was thinking so much about what do we do. So when I get this an opportunity of working with the street children, I thought it's my opportunity now to start trying to raise high these people also, that they can become also important. Because even the people you see working with street children, mostly like Wazungu, they are not doing it for free.
It's true.
They're also getting money for themselves, you know. And so in most cases, they don't care what happens to that person in future.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something that can sustain all of us, and so I can make people become important and grow up.
You know, that is just one aspect about it. You mentioned something that you loved about this company. Ukasema in a challenge bag, in a challenge the environment.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
It's all concerning polythene papers. Yeah. Sinaona sasa kama hii ukienda nayo hata unaonekana uko important.
Yes.
Yeah, as I am now.
You're very important right now.
Regarding the work I do.
Unaweza shika so that we can
sasa,
see.
Sasa sinaona iko juu kuliko
karatasi ya nylon.
Si unaona sasa haiwezi dhuru yani mazingira. Yeah.
And basically, even our ink, this ink is environmental friendly. It's water-based ink that we print with. We don't use, and I will also tell our client, as we don't use this chemical substance for doing our bags. We use glue that can be consumed totally, cannot destroy our environment. We use an ink that cannot affect our environment.
Okay.
And in case you come with a different concept that you want us to do for you, we charge you more. If it is an ink that can affect our environment, then we charge you extra money for that.
It's true.
If you want us to do polythene paper for you by branding, we charge you more for that. Yes.
Karaoke, you joined this company 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Miaka saba imepita. What would you say to the youths out there who are looking to do something na awako sure watafanya nini? What changed your mind? Utawa encourage aje leo?
Kile nitasema mtu asidharau kazi yoyote. Kazi yoyote ni mzuri. Hata kama unaanza kidogo kuanzia mwanzo, utaendelea ukienda juu. Yeah.
Ukweli.
Ndio.
What does it take to join? So if someone out there is watching and is interested and probably they're looking for, you know, a skill to learn, make some extra money, how do they go about joining Challenge Bags?
Number one, we look at your status. Where do you come from? Who are you? What have you been doing? How far have you gone in education?
Yeah.
Because again, we don't want you to stop doing your work of media and then you come to us and tell us, mimi nimefuta job, mimi nataka mulipe kasi. No, we don't do that.
Okay.
We want those people whom even getting kibarua is not easy. You know, we have those people who even getting a job to do kibarua ya nyumbani is not easy. We want those people whom the community feels, huyu tumeachana na yeye.
Tumetupa mkono.
We want those people who have run away from home, they're on the street due to various problems.
Okay.
Because every person is very important in the community. It's only us who brand people. And by branding people, we throw them away. We do not want to take good out of them. So this is what we do. We take the people who are very low in status, very low in low level, and then we give them the training. We train them. We give them an important, training to let them understand we can make money out of this. You can be paid. You don't need to go eat from the street. You don't go begging. You don't need to live a life without hope. We can start here, as small as we are.
The newspaper is very light.
It's very light, but it depends. You know, with this bag, it doesn't matter how it is. It is very strong.
Yes, it is.
This one can carry about 2 kgs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way it is.
Kwanza unajua hii ni standard. Where are you situated? Where do you work from? Where's your workshop?
Our workshop is at Kikuyu Town.
Kikuyu Town.
We are near the railway the station, in a compound of Deliverance Church. but it's not our church, but
Okay.
we've rented there
Okay.
to do our training there and also do our bags there.
Okay. I'm sure bags are, you're not selling them at 40 bob anymore. That was way back when. That was when you're starting.
Yes.
And I'm sure the different bags here have different prices. So maybe
Yes.
if you could just mention the basic prices for a bag.
Basically, we have different prices. For example, when we are doing like this, printed 2 colors. This is printed 2 colors or 3 colors.
Yes.
We call this medium B.
Medium
Okay,
B.
again, we have names in our bags so that our people can understand. You see, when we are not handling everybody with the same level of understanding,
Yeah.
so we have to use our own tactics so that one can understand. When we speak of medium B, you know what we are saying.
Okay.
I cannot start saying, take the bag of 23 centimeters by 19 centimeters. Someone will not understand that. So we use names, like the way we do to our cow, so that you can understand what cow am I talking about. We call this medium B. We call like this one almond. Like this one, we call it wide, you know. And then we have the names. Like that one, we call it large. So that kind of thing. Okay. So when I speak of large, if you come to our shop, we don't talk centimeters or meters.
Oh, yeah.
We talk large.
Okay.
One understands.
All of these, the branded bags we've seen, these are all your clients?
These are our clients.
All right.
These are our clients. Although this one is not basically made from this. Like this one is made from, these are just other papers.
Okay.
Printing paper, and we use different kind of printing.
Okay.
Like this one we sell very expensive because this is from offset material, printed offsetly and also laminated.
Okay.
So this one is a special case. We get them in a special case. You give to us, we do for you, then you go. But now for ours, what we do, like this one, we sell it at 40 shillings.
Okay.
Now this one.
All
And
right.
the one that I was selling at 40 that time was that big one.
Oh.
You get now?
No,
So,
yeah.
so we do this at 40. We do this at 50. We do that at 70. And there are bigger bags, we do them at 100 shillings. Okay, our highest price is 150.
All right.
Basically.
Very affordable. if you
Yeah,
ask
it's very
me.
affordable. to
Very
everyone. And then
affordable.
we have the jewel bags for about 25, 20 shillings.
The small ones.
The small one for jewels,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
yes.
As we bring this conversation to an end, we've got the motivation. He gave us a bit of motivation. That's
Yes,
karaoke.
yeah.
Motivation to guys out there, your age. You're pretty young if you, when I'm looking at you. Just a word of encouragement as we bring this conversation to an end.
For now, I'm that one.
You're 31?
Yeah, for now.
That's very young. If you ask me, you're still a youth.
But I'm married.
You're married. That does not make you old. Tupatie motivation. Changamoto, si changamoto, ndio nini? Motivation. Motivation to all the young people out there wale wana watch.
Okay.
We're encouraged.
First kitu ya kwanza ni kila mtu awe na bidii.
Kweli.
Yeah, kila kitu inaweza leta pesa. No matter what. Kile kitu inafaa niweke mind kwa hiyo unafanya nini. For 10 years nikifanya hii na imeni sustain. Unajua saa I'm important.
You are 21.
Yeah, I was 21.
Yes,
You are
yes,
21.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, you
it's
can see the
class 80s.
transformation.
And I've been doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, sasa kile naweza ambia kila mtu ajiamini. Anaweza fanya kila kitu. Bora tu pesa. For now, huwezi survive bila pesa.
You kweli.
Yeah, kila mtu atoe miguu kwa gunia, aweke kwa ndoo.
That's very good. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Pastor Francis, word of encouragement out there to the young people or people who would like to get into the business?
Yeah, I would like to tell young people, waache kudharau mambo. Tuko sasa, I think 21st century, na ile mambo ya kutegemea kasi za ofisi ilikuisha. I mean, we cannot be like Mwekali, all of us, or we cannot be like Isaac, you know. Kwa hivyo tutafute kitu ya kufanya. Na ukisikia kuna mahali, kuna ka idea, an idea that can help you develop what you have in your mind, go there. Kwa sababu nimeona kuta vijana wanawaambia and then NYS they don't want. Mimi sitaki kwenda kukimbia. Enda kwa forces. Mimi sitaki nitauawa na gun. So utakosa kuwa na gun na ukufe kwa sababu ya shida. So the young people should be focused on things ambazo hazijakuwa exploited. Unajua kama mambo hayajakuwa exploited. tuache kukimbilia kazi za ofisi, tufanye zile kazi. Alafu tukipewa kazi tufanye kwa bidii.
Kweli.
Tujitoe, tufanye kwa bidii and then we'll be successful.
Sawa.
It has not been easy anyway. It has not been easy. Especially keeping clients up this far is not easy.
But
We
you
don't
still
do, do advertise.
Yeah.
We only put the small tag
And that's
and that's
it.
what that we go.
Okay.
So kwa hivyo si rahisi, watu wajitolee.
Watu wajitolee kabisa. If you're watching, maneno mawili, toa miguu kwa gunia,
Weka kwa
Kwa ndoo.
kwa ndoo, iko na maji baridi.
Ndio usilale.
Basically, stop sleeping on your ideas. There's so many ideas out there. You can change your life. This is a newspaper, and it's a bag. And
Yes.
these are banana leaves.
Yes.
So just look around you. Use the things that are available to you to make money. Biodegradable bags is what we've been talking about today. And it's like changing 10 years, 7 years, and you've been doing this from 2005?
Yes.
See, you can change your life. All you need to do is look around you and pick up something, run with it, keep the focus. This has been Inspirational Thursday. We've had a good time. I hope you've learned every single Thursday. We're here to motivate and empower you. Have a good day, and let's meet up tomorrow for Feel Good Friday. Go ahead.